Hey guys, how's it going? So it's been a really long time since I've last made a video on the Lotus. To be honest, the car's been pretty much where I want it to be, and due to life and everything else, I just haven't had the time to take it out. I really miss making those Secret Life videos and just videos in general about it, but it's just been pretty hectic in my life right now, so I haven't really had time to get out much, but excited to share these with you. These are the V4 taillights by GRP. I know Greg's been working on these for a long time. He's just constantly improving these taillights, and these look really good. I currently have the version previous to these, and I'm sure you guys have seen those videos. They have been packaged really well. They're all in bubble wrap, and these actually have really good connectors and everything. Couple goodies. They came in that box right there. Let's just take one of these out just to get a good look at them. Again, if you're just upgrading, I don't think you need the relay, because it should already have it. You should already have it installed, but if you don't, you probably will get one. So these are the new versions, and they look really good. So he's been able to get the turn signals inside with different colors, so that's like a huge improvement, honestly. So let's put these on and see how the car looks like. I'm not going to do a full tutorial on how to install these, simply because I've pretty much done like 2 or 3 videos on how to install these. So if you're wanting to install them, you don't know how, just check out my previous videos and you'll be able to check them out and follow along and get them installed, and just substitute these taillights for the other ones. So let's take a look at what they look like currently. Again, these look amazing as they are. It's pretty dark out right now. My only critique of these were they were a little bit too dim in the daytime. So when I was at car shows and other things, when the lights were on, it was hard to tell that they've been on or not. So this is pretty much what they look like. These are the old versions, and again, they look amazing on their own. But let's get the new ones on and see how they look like. I'm going to do a comparison from the right and left, and we'll see how they look. Okay, so here they are. The inner one is still not changed. The outer one has been changed. So that's pretty much what it looks like. That's the brightness difference of it, and the older one has more of a diffused look, and the newer one, there's more of like a reflective material, kind of similar to the side marker. So really nice. And this is the turn signal. Again, the inner is a very yellow, so it's pretty yellow, and it looks really good compared to this. Was the old version on the left. It's just its own red circle, but this one actually illuminates the inner portion of the circle. Okay, so the right side has been fitted with the new V4s, and the left are the V3s. Let me lower the brightness real quick. That's pretty much what they look like. Obviously, the V4s are a lot brighter. Okay, so here are the tests of the brake lights. Lowering the brightness down. Obviously, the V4s are a lot brighter. Let go. Again. Okay, so these are the reverse lights. Okay, so as you can see, the V3s to the left, it's just one little LED, And then the V4s to the right is a full circular pattern, just like the turn signal of the right outer lenses. So really bright. This is what the turn signals will look like along with the reverse lights. Pretty much all the lights on. Go ahead. So as you can see, the V4s use an outer and inner ring. These are the turn signals to the right, or hazard lights. And the V3s to the left just use the outer ring. So that's pretty much the whole display right there. Go ahead and let go of the brakes. Brakes again. So there you go. This is what they look like at night. Alright, so here are all 4 lights installed. The reverse gear is activated, so the reverse lights are on, and the hazard lights are also activated, so you can see the amber hazard lights flashing. The reverse light is like crystal white in color, and it's really bright, which is a really good feature in my opinion. And I really like that the turn signals are separated from the taillights. So I've never liked the idea of the taillights being used as a turn signal. It's really nice to see a color differential between those two. So really nice feature. Honestly, the car should have came like this from the factory. So here are some close-up pictures or close-up video of it. Again, it looks really nice. So I'll take some videos tomorrow in the daytime, and yeah, looks really good. Okay, so here are the taillights in direct sunlight, and I mean this is direct sunlight. The sun is directly behind me, and the taillights are all on, and the brake lights are also on. So you can see the 2 inner rings have been illuminated because the brakes are on, and you can clearly see them on even though it's like direct sunlight, which is really nice. The previous ones, you could hardly see them. And I'll actually, you know what, I'll actually put the V3s on so you can get a direct comparison. Okay, so I know previously the V3s were on the left and the V4s were on the right, but this time I just swapped it. The V3s are going to be on the right just because I have things wired into the reverse light on the left. So the V3s are on the right, the V4s are on the left. And as you can see, all the lights are on and the brake lights are activated. So the inner ring is on. This is the light difference. Obviously the V4s are a lot brighter. You can even see the tail light ring illuminated. It's sparkling. When the one on the right, you can barely even tell. And the brake light as well. You can clearly see that the V4s, the brake lights are on, but the V3s, it's hard to tell. And just to show you that they are actually on, let me put some darkness on there. So you can see that they glow. They glow really nicely. Like they look really nice, but the light output is just not there. And then let's look at these ones. And again, this is in direct sunlight. So let me move the car outside of direct sunlight and take a couple shots in that way. Okay, actually before I do that, let me just show you the reverse light and the turn signals as well. So I put the hazard lights so both sides are turning, and as you can see on the left, the V4s, you can clearly see the turn signals going, and on the V3s to the right, You can see it, but it's not that bright. Let me show you right there. It actually looks a little bit brighter in the daytime, so you can actually tell that you are signaling, but the way these people drive, I don't know if they can actually see that or not. So, but with the left, you can clearly see that it does work. And the reverse light is also activated. You can clearly see on the V4s to the left. It looks really nice. And the little LED to the on the V3s to the right. That, I mean, it is what it is. You know, you can see it, but not as distinct as the one on the left. So I just wanted to show you guys this before I go into non-direct sunlight. And again, this is in direct sunlight. Okay, so this is the car outside in non-direct sunlight, and as you can see, the V4s to the left, you can clearly see them, and the V3s to the right, you can't really even tell they're on. Close-up picture. And let me hit the brake lights so you can see them. Okay, so here are the brake lights on. So you can see that the V3s to the right, you can see the brake lights, and the V4s, you obviously can see those as well. But the light difference is substantial. And again, the taillights are also on. Let me put on the turn signals and the reverse light as well. All right, so here are all the tail lights on, the brake lights on, the reverse lights on, and the turn signals activated. So again, like I said multiple times before, the V4s on the left, you can see they're blinking. They're separated from the outer ring. The V3s on the right, they utilize the same ring as the turn signal. So you can clearly see the V3s working a lot better. And the reverse light, well, it kind of speaks for itself as well. You see the inner white ring in the V4s, and then the yellow, or sorry, the white LED to the V3s to the right. And the stoplights are also activated. All right, so let me take those V3s off and put the V4s, and let's see how it looks like all together. All right, and here's the finished product. There you go. This is everything activated: brake lights, reverse lights, turn signals. Yeah, obviously it looks really good in my opinion. If you have factory ones, definitely upgrade to these ones. They look great. Again, I love the V3s as well. My only concern was I just wanted a little bit more light output, which Greg has had similar feedback, and he created these. So light output on these are pretty good. You can clearly see all the lights. Again, this is not in direct sunlight, but even in direct sunlight, you're still able to see the lights for the most part. So but that's kind of goes with any light output, even on a factory car. Some close-up shots. That's pretty cool right there. You could see the separated lens from this angle. One thing to mention, you can get reflectors in these as well, and I believe those are at no extra charge according to his website. But that is pretty much it. Let's do a quick one around the car. Hey guys, so something I need to mention is the V4 taillights come from GRP pre-spliced on the brake circuit. What that allows you to do is connect your outer taillights to your inner brake lights, so anytime that you step on the brakes, all 4 lights will illuminate at the same time. So let me show you guys real quick. Once you guys have them installed, there is a wire right here, the yellow one. It comes pre-spliced with this connector, and on the blue wire for the brake circuit, there's another connector. So you just connect these two together, and that will complete the circuit anytime you hit the brakes, and all 4 lights will activate. Okay, so I connected the right set together. So the brakes are on at this point, and you can see the 2 right ones are illuminated, and only the middle of the left one is illuminated. And let's put both of them on. Okay, so here are all 4 stop lights wired in together, reverse lights on, as well as the indicators. So as you can see, it's a really nice color. Thank you guys for watching and for your continued support. If you want to continue following me, you can do so on Instagram at Killint. Again, thanks a lot. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.